Now instructed to bring the filly along, Vedette de Star. She goes up, moves on in. And now they're set here for race number 2. They're ready. And he hit the button to let them go. They're racing, and Shan Talk dwelled out of the gate. She's back with Vedette de Star early on. She'd missed it badly. First to go is Acromantula. It'll burn straight to the front from IC Red Type 1. The other roughie, Red Inferno's up there running fourth in the clear. A length and a half to Shan Talk, and nearly 2 lengths away there. Ridden out the back of the field is Vedette de Star. It's 5 from the leader as they come down the side. 500 from home, and Acromantula first up's the leader from Type 1. A length and a half away is IC Red, followed then by Shan Talk, Red Inferno, and still spotting the leader about 4 or 5, Vedette de Star, as they'd cornered for home, where it's Acromantula who leads the way from Type 1. Still a length and a half to IC Red, Shan Talk. Vedette de Star called upon, but they still have to get to Acromantula. IC Red looming as the immediate threat. Vedette de Star and Shan Talk are charging, but on the inside, Acromantula gives plenty, and Acromantula wins first up from a blanket go for second and third between Vedette de Star, Shan Talk and IC Red. In behind those is Type 1, and the other outsider, Red Inferno, drops out to finish last of the 6. Acromantula, Joey Azapati does it all of the way from IC Red, Vedette de Star, Shan Talk. After the running of race number 2, a winning return here for this now gelding Acromantula. 2 wins from 3 starts here for the son of Written Tycoon, trained by Dan and Ben Pearce for Alan Olive and ridden by Joe Azapati. Acromantula won the start after Shan Talk bombed it. Didn't expect to see her back there, but she began awkwardly. She was back with only Vedette de Star behind her. They've both closed off very well late, but the numbers are 4, 2, 3 and 1. 4, 2, 3, 1 in 58.33, and zipping home in 34.20. Acromantula by Written Tycoon out of the former wonderful Bletchley Park filly for Your Eyes Only, Joe Azapati, and makes a winning return here. Went out a colt, came back a gelding, and delivers first up as it did last preparation. Second to IC Red, a Safeguard Run Zone gelding, trained by Luke Fernie, ridden by Mitchell Pateman. Vedette de Star, she just had to concede a bit too much ground from where she was the Zoo Star filly from whoever, and is trained by Simon Miller for Peter and Greg Walsh, ridden by Chris Parnham. 4, 2, 3, 1, Shan Talk fourth after the running of the second of the day. Race number 3, the Tab Touch Westspeed Platinum Autumn Series, Heat 3. 1200 is the trip, and no changes to come in the next at 9 minutes after 1 o'clock. As we head down to Brittany, she's with co-trainer Dan Pearce after the winning return of Acromantula. Athletic type he is. He's a sharp looker by Written Tycoon and delivers the second win for Alan Olive.
Nice performance here. Dan, talk us through the gear. Plenty of gear changes, including coming back as a gelding. Was that a necessary gear change for him?
Yeah, look, he's a high quality horse, and we've always had a big opinion of him. But he has got a few tricks, and being a colt last preparation was one of them. And he was a little bit naughty, and we had to play around with the gear a little bit. So yeah, look, I think finding the fence for him is a big plus as well. So but yeah, look, he's a horse with a lot of ability that we've certainly got a lot of time for.
Has it been a little bit easier to handle coming back as a gelding, where we can see him be more and more tractable?
Yeah, it's been a lot easier around the place. He's still got his quirks when being ridden. So yeah, just still tinkering with that gear, and he's got, like I say, he's got a lot of raw ability. So as we can tinker and play around and learn a bit more about him, he might still have improvement to come.
How confident were you in running when he did find the rail?
Yeah, it obviously adds. It takes a few questions out of the, whether he goes straight or not is out of the equation. So yeah, look, it adds to your confidence. But yeah, look, we're confident he's a really high quality horse.
1,000 metres today, distance-wise, what are your expectations for him?
Oh, look, I think if he didn't have to be ridden to definitely get the front like he was there, then maybe he could stretch out. We're not sure that going to the 12 last time necessarily meant he didn't run the 12. It was probably a big ask for him, and he pulled up with a couple of issues. So yeah, look, we're, like I say, still keep learning about the horse.
Looking forward to seeing what he can do next. Clearly has plenty of raw ability. Well done.
Thank you.
Dan Pearce there after the victory of Acromantula, owned by the Olives. And great to see them with another nice horse. Joe Azzopardi knows him well. He's been aboard in all the trials and the 2 race starts before today, and he jumps off the scales with Scott.
Excited to get an opinion too. Joey at the trials, he looked the real deal. Today he was able to turn up. What sort of ability level do you think he has?
He's definitely got loads of ability. Like Dan stated before, he's a bit of a quirky fella. I don't think we've seen the best of him yet. I think he's definitely improving as far as his mental state goes, but he still has a lot wrong. Like, he's got the one-eyed blinker on, a lug and bit, noseband. But I feel like he's getting better with every run. He's getting a lot more tractable, and I think once he really figures it out, he'll be definite stakes horse.
Did those gear changes help you today?
Definitely. I think also he's a gelding too now, which is going to be a big difference this time in. But I think he'll definitely go through the grades.
What about a horse? Is he a better horse finding the fence, or do you think that he's now starting to mature enough that he could sit outside of something?
I don't think he's up to that point yet. I think we can find the fence as much as we can, just because he likes to hang in and he can fire up a bit. Today, once I found the front, he actually come back to me quite nice. So if I can find the fence, that's definitely ideal.
What's the rest of the book like for Joey Azzopardi?
Pretty quiet today. Chicks pick in the 4th. He was a great run first up, so he's a cheeky chance. And then far too strong in the size, and he's only lightly raced, so it'd be good to see him run a good race.
Best feed down in Margaret River?
Yeah, very good. Come back 2 or 3 kilos heavier than what I should have been, but that's what it's all about.
Well done, Joey.
Cheers, mate.
Nothing like a trip to Margaret River to help you put on a few kilos. Enjoying a few days off. Joey's wife managed to drag him away from work and said, no, let's have a little trip down south. And he hasn't missed a beat back in the winner's circle, winning with Acromantula for Dan and Ben Pearce.
Counting 2s, counting 4s, when you're feeling soft, treading ever so kindly. Break it off, when you see it pull up and you think